Recently I did this video, 50 plus cold email subject lines to test, which is great. I ran through a bunch of subject lines and my hair is looking wild. Whoa, what am I doing? But there was this comment from Marlon Sanders. Alex, love this training on subject lines. Can you do some on finding lists? Scraping LinkedIn is what a lot of people do, but that's against their TOS. Do you not have any problems with spam traps? And I answered this already. And I said, I'll work on one for list building. So this is the list building video, how to find leads without LinkedIn. You might say, I'm handicapping myself because LinkedIn is such a great platform, and you might be right. In today's video, I'm going to identify a real agency. We'll come up with some lead pools based on their past work. We'll find leads, and then I'll point you to the next steps for spinning up a cold email campaign for that agency. Here's how to generate leads without LinkedIn. First thing we want to do is find an agency to use as an example. So I'll just go to clutch.co. I've had a lot of people ask for mobile app development examples, so we'll use that. Let's find a mobile app agency. Let's find a mobile app agency that's not a current or former client of Experiment 27. Willow Tree is an industry-leading mobile and digital product agency. First step, identify an agency. You're not gonna have to do this step if you are an agency. We need to find a thing to sell. So to do that, I start by going to the portfolio and looking for projects that are scalable. For instance, Willow Tree did this app for Regal Cinemas, Wyndham Rewards, and I'm looking at these and I'm trying to find niches for each one. So Regal Cinemas, you could go after theater groups. I don't know how big that niche is. GE, you can go after logistics or industrial. That's a niche as well. Confidential engagements with all of these companies. And they're confidential, but they're, it says for more information, contact us. So does that mean if you contact Willow Tree, they're gonna tell you all about Johnson & Johnson? I'm not gonna call them and try to get that info. That would be, is that corporate espionage? I don't actually know, but Time Warner, I think these guys are leaking your secrets. Regal Cinemas, a box office hit. What I'll do first is read the case study. We'll try to find out, is this a good scalable case study? And what I'm looking for is, can we sell a similar app to other companies like this? And are there other companies like this? So this is Regal. The app looks a lot like MoviePass. It's got loyalty screens. And actually they have related, and they sold a similar app to CBC, Canada's public broadcaster. Okay, so this app is scalable. So I'll say Regal and CBC. We'll go over to this lead list. We'll say portfolio examples, CBC and Regal. Say portfolio link, and I'll just link to one of them, the Regal one. We're gonna add a column to the left. All of these are for Willow Tree, so I'm not gonna write that it's for Willow Tree here. Industry, or niche, I guess is the easiest way to say it. CBC and Regal, we'll say that's TV channels or theater chains, and that's one. The other one, let's look at the other one. I'll get a couple examples in here. Wyndham Rewards. Wyndham is a hotel. There are a ton of other hotels. That's easy. Hotels, portfolio link. And then they have GE, a dashboard for General Electric. So we'll put that in, and we'll say that's large manufacturing. Let's generate some leads for each one of these. What I'm actually gonna do is create 3 sheets. So let's say TV channels. If you wanna go down to the description, you can use this list as a template for your own list building efforts. And you can use LinkedIn, which is even better, but we're not using LinkedIn this time. So let's set up these different sheets. We got TV channels, hotels, and large manufacturers. And let's just put all these in their own list here. So this is what we're going for. The information we'll need for a cold email campaign is name, title, say job title or function. We'll need website, email, and first line. So let's start TV channels. Normally I'd go to LinkedIn. We're doing lead gen without LinkedIn. So this is very simple. To find a lead pool, you search top TV channels. Top TV channels in US. We can go US or we can go around the world. We can just start with whatever is up here at the top of Google. You can also go down this statista.com for TV networks could be the lead pool we need. By lead pool, I mean a list of leads that exist somewhere online. So for instance, we're looking for top TV networks. Statista has all of the TV networks, and you could go through and have your lead generation team or yourself grab these lists. So we can start at the top: CBS, NBC, HBO, ABC, Fox. I'm gonna add another column here for company name: CBS, NBC, HBO, ABC, Fox. Weird that Netflix is not on this list. I guess they're not technically a TV network. Portfolio link, and I'm gonna say lead pool. Now, second thing is, how do we find these leads? Well, it starts with figuring out who are we selling to. So we're selling a mobile app to theater chains or TV channels, I would say it's probably something related to marketing, or we could start at the very top. But for TV, I wouldn't do that. So let's look up CBS Director of Social Media. I'm not gonna click any links that are LinkedIn, all right? We're not doing LinkedIn. Bizaboo.com. Bizabo.com. Noah Stanley. CBS Interactive. He leads multiple businesses for CBS Sports. So this is CBS Sports. I'd say this is good to go here. Noah Stanley. Name, Noah Stanley. Vice President of CBS Interactive. CBS Interactive. So we find the website by Googling for the website. Very simple. Pop that right in here. Find the email address, go to hunter.io, and you see it's first.last at cbsinteractive.com. So I'll assume this guy's email is noah.stanley@cbsinteractive.com. If you want to know how to write a first line, go to the first line video. We'll link that down in the description as well. You can put that in here. And I'm not going to do the rest. This is the same process. So let's do hotels the same way. First thing you want to do is find that lead pool without LinkedIn. It's actually a little more straightforward to do this without LinkedIn. You just type top hotel chains, best hotels by brand, US News. Could this be the lead pool that we're looking for? Ranker, best hotel chains. Four Seasons, Marriott, Ritz-Carlton, Hilton. Here's your lead pool. Four Seasons, Marriott, Hilton, JW Marriott. I already got Marriott. Is Marriott different from JW Marriott? I don't know, but I'm gonna skip it for now and we'll go to the next one on the list, Hyatt. Hyatt. Let's look back at this portfolio and let's see what type of app this is so we can figure out what the job title is we're going for. The mobile first reimagining of Wyndham's reward program for 7,500 properties. There's a couple key screens they got. So it's rewards, and then they've got some of their ads in here. Would you trust this man? Would you stay in a hotel that was represented by this goofball? Who am I kidding? I've stayed in plenty of Wyndham hotels, mostly Days Inn or Travelodge. You know, give me a Travelodge any day, 30 bucks a night. Oof, I was about to say it's a clean hotel. That would have been a mistake. All right, let's keep going. Four Seasons, so we're trying to find, let's say it's Director of Marketing, and again, not using LinkedIn. Four Seasons is hiring a Director of Marketing in Hawaii, if anybody is interested in a full-time job. So does it count as using LinkedIn if I just grab it from Google without clicking on LinkedIn? Because here is Michelle and Tanja. Let's see, so press.fourseasons.com. I'm not gonna reach out to the India one. I wanna reach out to one in America. Four Seasons team, corporate bios. Got Isadore Sharp, who is not worth reaching out to. Alan Smith, who also probably wouldn't reach out to. Global Biz Dev, maybe not for a mobile app. Hotel operations, maybe. Chief People and Culture Office. That sounds like internal, not good for a mobile app. CFO, Finance, Vice President of Marketing, Peter Nolan. The website here is fourseasons.com. Go over to hunter.io. And there are tons of websites like hunter.io. I just use this one because it's habit at this point and it works good enough. Fourseasons.com, it's also first.last. So this guy's email is peter.nolan@fourseasons.com. And then again, see first line video, which we'll link in the description below. That's hotels. Large manufacturers. Let's find our lead pool here. This is a logistics thing. This is internal. It's a different job title. Largest manufacturing corporations. Largest manufacturing companies in the world. Here's GM on the list, so we know we're in the right spot. There's actually a Wikipedia page of 100 corporations. Here's our lead pool. Woo! Yeah. Toyota, Volkswagen, Apple, Samsung, Daimler. And if we ran out of these 100, we could do the same thing for smaller corporations. But each one of these, within Toyota, for instance, there might be 10 directors of marketing of different departments. So this might look like 100 leads, and it's definitely 100 companies. No one's arguing that. But each one of these could be 5, 6, even as many as 50 leads, depending on how many times you want to approach the company from different angles. So back in the doc here, Toyota, Volkswagen with an E, spelled it right. Apple, Samsung, and Daimler. Never heard of Daimler before. German multinational. They own Chrysler and Mercedes-Benz. Pretty large conglomerate here. Okay, so we got our lead pool, we got our companies. This is more of a director of operations or maybe an HR thing. So Toyota, United States, director of operations. Toyota forklifts. This is what I'm talking about. There's Toyota Australia, that's one lead. Toyota Forklifts, here's a whole nother one. Toyota Global, I'll go over here. Then there's all these local dealerships, which is not anything like what we're selling to, but those are all individual leads as well. There's so many ways to approach these huge companies. Let's go to Toyota Global website, and we want to go to company top, company profile, Toyota's key personnel. Executives, do executives here. All right. Member of the board of directors, board members, operating officers, president, executive vice presidents. I'm trying to see who would we sell to. Let's see what these guys' job titles are. Some of these guys are on the board too. And then you got senior managing officer, CFO, probably not. Didier, business planning and operations. This is actually exactly what we wanted. Didier Leroy, VP of operations. The website is Toyota Global, toyota.co.japan. Let's see if these have emails. So we'll go to hunter.io, type in toyota.com, first name underscore last, bada bing, bada boom, as the Italians would say. Is that racist? First name underscore last name at toyota.com. Put over an email. Website is toyota.com. And the first line is C, first line. Video. In this doc, if you download it, I'll put a link here. There's a link in the description and there'll be a link here to the actual first line video. There's 15 examples in there of how to write the first line of a cold email. If you want our company to do this for you, at Experiment 27, we help agencies find billion-dollar brands and get them to become their customers. That's all we do. If you can name a Fortune 500 company, chances are we've emailed them and most likely we've had a meeting with them for one of our clients. So that is over at experiment27.com. Check that out. If you want to talk one-on-one with me and go in depth on your cold email strategy, that is over at experiment27.com/consult. And if you want free stuff, if you want our proposal that we actually use at Lorelia, which is our documentary company, that is experiment27.com/proposal. If you want our contract, experiment27.com/contract. A ton more free stuff down below. Share this video, like this video, comment, do whatever you want to do. And I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. I'm Alex Berman.